March 12th, 2024, Aim High Academy, where gymnastics coaches and kids and Jesus hang out together. Hopefully the sound level will be better this time. Turned off the fans. All right, we're on part 2, coaching methodology, part 2 of becoming an effective gymnastics instructor. Learning how to communicate gymnastics information to students in a way that they can understand, gives them information they can use to get the skills, corrects mistakes in a positive fashion, motivates the kids to try their best, helps the kids feel good about their efforts. We said that parents primarily sign kids up for gymnastics because it'll be good for them or it'll be fun for them. Kids sign up for an activity like gymnastics because they want to have fun. So we said our primary goal as a gymnastics teacher is to make sure the kids are having fun while the kids are doing fun gymnastics, fitness activities designed to give instruction, good for their spirit, mind, and self-esteem, and their body. Same time, they're making sure they have a lot of fun. Gymnastics movement education is fun. We want them to have fun while they are learning. We said we really need a teacher per se, more than we need a coach. We need to teach them what they need to do to move in a gymnastics sort of way. Let me re-emphasize, preschool, class 1, class 2, class 3 levels are not mini gymnastics teams. They are classes, recreational classes. So we want to make sure that we are doing things that are fun. We said long term, teach that gymnastics movement education is fun. Learning how to move gymnastically makes you feel better about yourself. And then we said looking at the short term, we want to teach GME, gymnastics movement education, in a way that presents, demonstrates the desired skill, then gives a student information on how to acquire the skill themselves, and finally gives the student feedback on their progress towards obtaining the skill. We said often the best way to learn how to do something is to learn the way not to do something. So we're going to look at 10 ways to be an ineffective teacher, imagining that the following coaches are teaching cartwheel. All right, number 1, we don't ever want to be this one. Ego-crushing teacher. The cartwheels have been performed, and the teacher says, "What was that? You call that a cartwheel? That was terrible. Try harder." Making the students feel bad about themselves while giving zero feedback on what was wrong or right about the cartwheel. No information on helping them to make their cartwheel better. No information to help them feel better about themselves. So what's the message received by the child from that teacher? My cartwheel is no good, so I'm no good. The fix. What would Jesus do? Teach your kids in the same fashion that Jesus would teach them if he was here. Put a smile on your voice. Give them compliments. Don't browbeat them. Help them in a positive fashion. Get their gymnastics cartwheel and other skills. All right, number 2, the cheerleading teacher. Way to go! That was a great cartwheel. Amazing, wonderful, awesome, and so forth. Repeated after every cartwheel, no matter how good or how bad it was. Now, this is opposite of the ego-crushing teacher in approach, and we do want to pump the kids up, but we want to do it in a way where they get information on how to make the cartwheel better. If we just say wonderful, awesome, amazing, and nothing else after every time, there's no information on improving the cartwheel. So what's the message received by the child from that teacher? My teacher must be a gymnastics dummy. They don't know the difference between a good and a bad cartwheel. The fix. Tell them what you are praising, what was great, and why it was good. I like the way that your toes were pointed during that cartwheel. And then give them something they can do to make the other parts better. Next time, let's straighten your legs along with those pointing toes. Point, is that a word? They'll be even better. All right. Number 3, the teacher we don't want to be. The uninterested teacher. Do your cartwheels, the teacher says, while staring off into space, looking somewhere. We don't know where, but it's not where the kids are doing their cartwheels. And they say, do it again. Yeah. Message received. My teacher doesn't care about my cartwheels, so why should I? The fix. Get jazzed, man. Teaching kids is one of the greatest honors God can bestow upon us. Get interested, get happy, get enthusiastic, and relate and interact with the kids in a positive manner. Your students are awesome people. Get to know them and be a mentor. Be a mentor. Okay, the next teacher, number 4, the information withholding teacher. They don't look bored, and they're not mean, and they're not excessively cheerleading, but they're not much help to the kids. Kids do their cartwheel, they say, do it better next time, while giving absolutely no information on how to do it better next time. Message received. My teacher doesn't want to help me, or doesn't know how to help me. I'll never figure it out. I can't get it. Well, the fix. Tell them what they did right, then give them some information on how to improve their cartwheel. Give them some information they can work with. Let's do one more in this video. Let's look at the 2 technical teacher. Next time you do your cartwheel, make sure that your lower posterior appendage passes through a vertical plane while maintaining a 180-degree separation in relation to the lower anterior appendage throughout the inverted phase of the skill. And on the handout, there are a translation. There's some purple words that are a translation of what that all means. It's all correct information. It's just a little maybe too esoterical for the kids, because the message received with that kind of instruction is usually blah, 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 blah. So what's the fix? Remember, in most cases, these are kids, not college biomechanics students. They need simple instructions in plain English, not a doctoral dissertation in gymnastics gibberish. All right, next time we'll do the next 6, and we'll look at, we'll begin by looking at the too much information given at one time teacher. All right. In the meantime, grab a handout if you have it. It'll help looking at the handout as we go through these videos. And keep on flipping. And teaching kids how to flip, if it's appropriate for their class level.